Hello there, Sparrows, and welcome to another edition of the Daily Flight. Today I am going to be playing. It looks like it says here I have daily rank number 2, but that's actually a lie because Mar played earlier using my profile on the Windows machine for testing purposes. So I actually look like I'm doing better than I probably will later on. Let's see if we can beat that. I don't think we'll be beating that. And of course, nobody will be beating Joanne up there in first place. So let's have a look. Today's flight, we've got a head of a flame. So a lot of fire business going on. We have pig farm, so a lot of slot hogs taking up space in our deck, but a barnstormer to give us some extra strength. And forgetful, so discarding one random tile at the end of the turn. So that's a little bit better than the last 2 days where we had the reckless discarding our entire hand at the end of each turn. So let's get in there. Let's see how we can do with what we have. So into the garden. And as usual, we've got Sister Claus out there greeting us. And you know the way I like to play now. So if you've watched any of the other runs, so I'm going to build up a bit of defense. And then I'm actually even going to get rid of these attack tiles. So that I can play 3, 4 of attack and 5 way of fire. So that's going to bring out all of my burning tiles and also refill my hand. So maybe a bird or two, maybe some fire, hopefully not another slot hog already. Oh, another slot hog already. Well, so it goes. We have Lonely Louie out and he's attacking for 10. What can we do about that right now? Not very much. We can defend. And we can. Oh, actually, he only had 5 health. I could have just done that without any of the any of the defense. But hey, here we go. It's early days yet. Early days. I'm going to. You know what I'm actually going to do? I'm going to discard every tile I have in my hand, because that way, at the end of the turn, the modifier forgetful is going to discard one random tile, and it's going to discard the slot hog. And I know that I want those slot hogs for the strength from the barnstormer, but at this point, it's just a bit much to have too many slot hogs in my hand. Okay, so here we go. 4 birds out, one of them being the elite Papa Hawk. I'm going to get started with some defense with 3 and 4 and then the barnstormer to add strength before I play any of my attack tiles. I want to get them nice and big so we can see now we've got some good action here. Then I'm going to play 6 of attack, 7 of attack and bird bath to remove the burning that I have on. Get through howl, get through possibility, no chance today. And now we have king pigeon and Papa Hawk. So they're attacking for 13 and I'm defending for 12. That's not good enough for me because I really want to perfect everybody. So let's see if possibility has something that can help me out here. So drawing a tile for each fire tile, getting defense for each opponent or falling upwards. I'm going to go for the card draw. I love a bit of card draw early in the game. And I think if we go 4, 5 and red dragon, hopefully that's enough to get through King Pigeon. Yes, it is. But it brings out Fluff Justice. That's okay. Between Fluff Justice and Papa Hawk, we're protected. We have enough defense. So I can just play a little bit of fire on Papa Hawk. And I'm going to end the turn here. Okay. So far, so good. So far, so good. A little bit of fire on the beekeeper. Would be nice if we could get a bit more up before he wakes up. 5 turns to go. Feathered Furies come out now, so we are essentially have all our level 1 birds out, and we just need to get through them and get through the beekeeper. So I'm going to start with a bit of defense. I'm probably going to ask for help from one of my bird friends today. 3, 3, 4. I'll go 3, 4 in bird bath. And we still need a bit more on Papa Hawk. And we also still need to protect a bit more from Feathered Fury. So I'll ask Howl for help and see what he has. So a bit of card draw, bit of attack, or a bit of defense. So Beaker can attack for the amount of my defense. How much defense do I have? 9. Do I want to do that attack for 9? No, I don't. I want to be able to defend, and I think that it's more interesting to defend by drawing some tiles and building flame up than anything else. Okay, but that was not a smart move because I didn't get any defense and I can't do anything else right now, so I'm going to have to ask for help from Lonely Louie. Cold Snap is great later on, but I'm going to go Falling Upwards here. So I'm going to do the same gamble that I did before, and it probably is going to bite me in the butt again, just like last time. But instead of playing defense, just hoping that I'm going to get some more defense. And it didn't work, but I can use my flame here to get through Feathered Fury now. And that's perfect for me. So we can end the turn. These things are not looking so bad. So with 3 oversight left on the Beekeeper, he's going to take off one of those with the fire, one of those at the start of the next turn. It's possibly worth starting to get into him now. It might be a little bit too early, but I am a bit of a wild tile, so we'll just go for it. And I'm also going to use my Elite Bird, because I want to start thinking about what my strategies will be like for level 2 and 3. And for example, if here where this upgrade tile is, if I'd gotten the one that lets me upgrade tiles, get extra tiles, heal or destroy, I'd probably take that. But the Viral Tweet is actually, it's my least favourite of these types of tile, because it just gives us an additional tile to pick from. So instead of choosing between 3, we're choosing from 4. And it's really nice, but it's not quite as good as Double Take. What I'm going to take is the Cannon Fodder, because I have 2 smokes in my hand right now. And so I'll get 2 strength up from that. So I'll play 1, 2, 3 of fire. And then at the end of this turn, when these go away, we will get an extra bit of strength. And I will just discard these low-level things. And we'll see what the Beekeeper has for us the next turn. Okay, 22 fire. And he's hitting for 13. Okay. We can start defending with a 3 and a 4 and a red dragon. It'll maybe draw us out a little bit more. And we're just 1 point down. So when I've played a bit more here, I can play my 2 and 3 of defense along with Falling Upwards, and that'll take us over the line so we're able to protect from him. But right now, I will just play a little bit of attack. And then to be safe, I'm not going to make the mistakes I made in that last turn. I will defend and see if anything interesting comes. Actually, some interesting stuff. So let's play 777, also getting rid of all of our fire on us. And nice. And we're getting a little bit of strength there from that smoke tile. Okay, now he's attacking for 10. And we are not going to be able to protect against this without the help of a bird. Unfortunately, I will not be getting a score that is as high as a score that is beside my name already. Well, let's see if Sister Claus can help. Oh, Swooperoni. Yes. Well, yes, I want this for level 2, so I'm taking it now, and I'm going to play it. Am I really going to use another bird? Am I really going to do that? No, I'm going to use it I'm going to have Swooperoni for next turn and just suffer the fact that that bomb isn't going to go off for 4 turns. But I might still be here then. I know, with this much flame, we should be okay. But, I don't think we can get him all the way down in this turn. 2, 3 and Barnstormer. Where are we at? You know what? If I had actually done that first, before the attacks, it might have made a difference. Well, look, we have to go for one more bird. And I'm going to go for the cold snap. Cold snap is great to have in the next turn as well. So, okay. We will be okay. Next turn, he's taken care of. And we have some nice tiles now to bring into level 2 with us. So that is what we're going for. Okay. Beekeeper, away with you. And we'll head on to the next level here. Okay, so you might have noticed we have these little coming soon here for the Arctic, the desert and the Land of Legends. So those are the other levels that myself and Mara work on in secret. And we'll be doing a little overhaul on the level 4 art next week, which is very exciting for me. I love getting in and making some birds. So here we are now. The Shrike is out. I have very few followers. And what I can do though is I can do a bit of defense with Barnstormer. Give me a bit more, give it a bit of strength to start with. And then I'd really like to not take this damage, but I'm just going to take it because I don't want to use my followers right now. I'm holding on hope that we'll be able to do something interesting. Maybe my Superoni will come out and all will be saved. Let's hope. Okay. There's not much. Well, a 1, 2, 3 will take care of the Shrike because that's 6 added to his 5. And then I might just get rid of some of these lower level tiles, hoping that something more interesting comes up. Let me see what happens. I also have a lot of fire on me now. Okay, and we have my little friends Caligula and Featherfall out. We do have a little bit of tiles here, which is nice. So I'm going to start by playing a 6, the Red Dragon, which will draw 3 tiles, and the Bird Bath, which will thankfully get rid of the fire that I have on me. Okay, and now with that done, we can just defend Featherfall, but it's starting to look a bit dicey. A few followers, I won't have any extra strength at the end of this turn. Falconer awake in a few turns. Let's see. I definitely don't want to do any attacking right now. So I'm going to play... Actually, I'm going to play 5/5/5 of Flame, because that'll all go onto the Falconer. And then 4/4 Bird Bath. More flame on him, less flame on me. That's the way we like it. And then get rid of a few of these smaller tiles. Now we really need to get an elite bird out, because I don't like to use the boss trophy until there's the elite bird out, so I can get a little bit more bang for my buck. Okay, Coop Fear is here. And that is really good news, because we can play 1/1 Swooperoni, the best kind of Swooperoni, to take care of them this turn. But Coop Fear has 60 health, 3 flames, so he's still going to have 7 health at the end of this turn. And I can't defend for 10, so we're going to have to chat with a little friend here and see what we got. I'm actually going to have to chat with 2 little friends, unfortunately. So I'll take the Fireproof, because that's good for where we're at in the fire zone. And I'll also take the Lucky Bamboo. I like the Lucky Bamboo. And then we can play 5 Fireproof and Lucky Bamboo. Okay. Now, unfortunately... I kind of lost the run of myself there when I got that Fireproof, because I forgot that the whole reason I was trying to take that tile was so that I could get Coop Fear down to only having 50 health. And now we've also brought Jimmy out, and that means we're actually going to have to talk to more friends. This is very embarrassing. But Night Vision, maybe Night Vision can help us out with 1, 2 and Night Vision. Maybe if we can just get one tiny bit more flame on Coop Fear, We can protect from Jimmy, okay. But no, we can't. We need 3 more defense. Oh, this is horrific. Set the Shrike. God. Okay. Setting everyone on fire for X. Now that's good because we are inflammable. Or we're fireproof. So I will do that. I will play 5/5 and Forest Fire. And that will take Coop Fear below the threshold so that Super only can take him out. Falconer has plenty of fire on. Okay, that was a very expensive turn in terms of bird usage. But we'll be okay. Okay, and now the Falconer is awake. And he's bringing out the abandoned egg. Okay. The abandoned egg is hard to get through. Has a lot of defense. So it's kind of more useful to just try and work through with fire. And at this point, now that I have an elite out, I can use my elite, hopefully to get, yes, side hustle. That's what I wanted all this time. I'm going to play 4, 5, and 6, so we have side hustle out for 6 turns as a buff. And this buff will let us get extra boss tiles. Now we get 2 boss tiles instead of 1. Hugely worth it. I love Thousand Talons. I find it really hard not to take Thousand Talons. But I'm definitely going to get Arson this time because the Falconer has 45 health on him fire on him at the moment. And I'm also fireproof. So if I get a nice high-powered tile, it's absolutely worth it to me to play that on the Falconer this time. Oh, and then we have Thousand Talons here. Or we could also have shields up for the next turn. The next level. No, 1,000 Talons. 1,000 Talons it is. And I'm going to play 5/5 Thousand Talons to up my strength by 5. And then I can play 11, 12 and Arson, which will multiply the fire on the Falconer by 13. So now he has 630 fire. And that'll do pig, since we're on the pig farm today. We got him. On to level 3. Okay. All right, so moving on to the jungle, to the poacher, and hopefully we'll be able to do some more fancy fire footwork over here as well. Okay. This is very boring, these little level 1 businesses here. I'm going to do the same kind of move that I did at the end of that last turn there and bring out my elite tile, which is viral tweet. Okay. And then I will play 4/6 viral tweet. It's almost enough. And then we can see what the Falconer has for us. Absolutely Olympic. I very rarely can see Olympic and not take it. Shields up is also great, but Olympic, I just love really building up the fire and getting it going. So I'm going to go for 1 more bird in case I get some sort of duplication, like double take. I have a thermal, so that's nice, and I have a fireproof. So I'll actually take this fireproof here, and I'm going to play 4 Olympic and fireproof. So for 4 turns, we're fireproof, and our fire is going on to the next person. And I can also defend for this last little bit here from Cacophony and get rid of some boring stuff. And just hope that the discard doesn't discard that nice cold snap. Okay. I can live with it taking away the bird bath right now. All right, so now the fire is starting to move, and this is really great because we can play 3, 4, 5. And then I'm actually just going to... No, I need a bit more fire, unfortunately. It's a little bit wasteful to just play this like this. Wasteful and stupid, actually, because now I'm not protected against poly. So let's see. Let's take another Barnstormer. Why not? And work that with the defense. I'm really not playing my best today, folks. I think the Friday feeling is powering me. Okay, but we're still perfecting. Polly got nothing on us. Okay. And the fire is rolling. A lot of fire on Polly. Hopefully that'll move along over to the poacher very soon. I'm going to play the 6 and the 8. No. I'm going to play the 5 and the 6 of defense with the Barnstormer to get extra strength before I even touch the attack tiles. Nice. Now we've got a lot of attack. And then I can play my 12 and 12 and Bird Bath. And that'll take care of Polly, bringing that fire on. And we still need to do some defense. So let's have a chat with the Abyss. Always love having a chat with the Abyss. Red Dragon and Green Dragon are both pretty good here because they give us some card draw. We have 2 of each, so we have 2 defense and 2 fire, so they're both much of a muchness right now. I'll go for the Red Dragon because I can play those 2 together. Let's see what we get. Oh, we get another Red Dragon. That's nice. So I'll play the 8 and 9 of attack and another Red Dragon. And we are protected against Dino, but I'm going to play more fire because more fire is always good with our last 2 turns of Olympic. Oh boy. And now we're going to end the turn and hope and pray that it doesn't take away our 1,000 talons. And it does. Oh, that's so rough. That's so rough with this beautiful high strength. We could have got that strength up so high. I'm devastated. Okay, but now at least we can play 9, 10, 11 and bring Dino over to the right side. And when we bring Dino over, we only have 1 Olympic left. So thankfully we got his 54 onto the poacher there right before that happened. But I am going to see if he has something interesting for us. Healing, I'm not super psyched about healing right now. Defense, Colonel. Oh, Colonel. Colonel I like. Because Colonel is going to let me choose any tile from my draw pile. Now, I don't think there's 1,000 talons in there because we just discarded that. But there's probably something really good. Yeah, like a Superoni, for example. And we can play that Superoni with a 1 defense, Superoni and falling upwards, and that'll draw out more. And since we still have 3 birds and 2 elites to come, it might even draw out a few more people to get through. No, it doesn't. That's okay, that's okay. We'll still go 1, 2, 3 with the side hustle. And I'll bring out 1 more bird. Not Superoni, not Joker. I'll take the Green Dragon. And, I'll take the Needle, because I do actually want to bring out more birds now. And here I will bring out, actually going to do the Fireproof and the Needle like this. I know it's only for 3 turns, but I have the Superoni coming. Okay, Superoni's not going to be enough to get through Macabre. And I think that's that, folks, for this turn. Unless I want to go wild, taking out way more birds, and I don't want. I have so few of them already. Okay, the poacher is awake. He has 63 fire on. And these lads are attacking for quite a lot. So let's start out with some defense. A little bit boring, I know. Not what you come to expect from me. And what did we draw with that defense? An enemy who was attacking for the exact amount that we played of the defense. Very rough. You don't look. Look away from the screen while I take a bird. Double my buffs. Yes, I will. And unfortunately I forgot to discard 2 tiles, so this one will go into the next hand. And I will get a Super Oni. So let's see what we can do here. Because I have 4 strength, I'd rather keep my 6s here until I actually get that going. So I'll play 5, 6 and double buff with the fire. Sadly, our Olympic is over, so all this fire is staying where it is and not going on to these folks. And Fiery Cabo. Oh, we get the double buff again. Yes, okay. And and some flame. Yes, why not? Let's go for 6, 7 double buff. Okay, so now the first 3 are taken care of and it's only King Mob left. We're protected and we have some nice tiles in hand, so we'll just end the turn. So looking at the time there, 24 minutes. I don't think I'm going to get it in under the 30, but you never know. Depends what kind of multiplication situation we can get going on here. I'm going to go for a 2, a Super Oni and a Forest Fire. It's not a huge amount of forest firing, but I'm safe from it anyway. And then, let's see, 18, 19, 20, why not? So the poacher is attacking us for 17. I'm not really sure how to combat that. And you might be saying to yourself, well, Shar, perhaps if you had bothered to take a single defense tile all the way through this game, that might have helped you. Yes, that might have helped me all right. I'm going to take the double take and I'm going to see if I can get some kind of defense. A sacrificial goose. Sure. And a lot of Super Onis coming in today. Mysterious. And I'll take the fireproof because I only have 1 fireproof left. And I'd actually love to make that more. So let's see. We only have a few tiles we can play things with. So I'm going to go 19, double take, viral tweet. And that'll take care of Kakadu. Still haven't got a lick of defense on us. And this is only going to defend for 10. That's not enough. We still need more. Oh, Colonel maybe. I don't think I have... Well... no, Bounty Call. And... Intrepid Feather Play. Perfect. Absolutely perfect. We can play that with our 21 attack here. A little bit of Intrepid Feather Play. And then draw a bunch of tiles. Perfect. Okay, it's looking up. It's looking up. We're safe at least for this turn. And then let's just keep on hitting. 19, 20, 21. And a bit more flame because you can never have too much flame. Never, never. And we'll let that turn go. So I also notice I have a little bomb down here. So at the end of this turn, it's going to go off for 50. And that means that we've actually already taken care of this lad, which is very nice. And with that, we can end the turn. And we actually did make it in under the 30 minutes. And there's my 1,000 talons. Okay, so let's see how we did. 2,460. I think that is actually better than my previous fake one that I didn't do. That Mar did for me. Was that 2,265, Mar?
Yes.
Yeah, I got 2,460 this time.
Nice.
Yeah. It's still not up there with Joanne yet though, but yeah, we got a bunch of stuff. What is the Boar Company? 3 slot hogs. Okay. So I continue and see how the scores are looking. Daily rank number 2. So yeah, there we are. And we haven't had any new contenders come in since I started, but come on down now that you've seen what there is in store in today's run. Come on down, give it a try. And otherwise, I will see you tomorrow for tomorrow's run. And hope you have a lovely rest of your Friday out there. Bye.